And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome tonight to another edition of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. We are at the Dover International Raceway for the One Main Financial 200 for race number 10 of 33 on this NASCAR Xfinity Series season. Schneider coming off a second place run at Talladega and a win the race before that at Bristol. We'll see what he can do here tonight. He has been awesome on the tracks that are 1 mile and shorter in length. We'll see if we can get it done. So far, 2 short tracks this season, Phoenix, Bristol, won them both. So we'll see what he can do here today.
With that music.
Kyle Larson fan, Trevor Grimes, R6R6, XY Games, Black Ace, DJI on YouTube, Kyle Bush. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This should be a lot of fun coming into this one. Qualified 20, it doesn't look like we have anybody in front of us starting at the rear of the field at least. So here we go. Have to finish top 5 to keep this incentive bonus alive. 200 miles, 200 laps around the Monster Mile here today. DB Forever 85, welcome to the stream as well. Anthony Alfredo looks pretty fast, I guess, for this race. Qualified on the pole as well. Maybe get his second win of the season. Patrick Shadley, welcome as well. Saw the notification, sprinted to get into the door. There you go. Ethan, welcome to the stream as well. Already 11 people watching as we're just getting underway. The green flag is in the air and we're racing at Dover.
Careful, still there. Hold your line, got one inside.
Chase Briscoe started outside pole in second. Oh, look at Schneider really sliding off turn 2. Barely keeps it off David Starr. Close call. Anthony Alfredo's going to lead lap 1 at Dover. Schneider sends it into turns 1 and 2. Quickly gets around Matt Mills. He's up to 18. Gains a couple spots right out of the gate. 95 on the engine, 90 on the aero, 90 on the suspension heading into this race today. We do have to take care of this chassis in case we have to use it again for the next race at Charlotte. Not entirely sure if we're going to have to use that chassis or not. We did just upgrade in the shop after the last race to where we ended up getting another Speedway chassis, but I don't know if the departments are going to be built up enough by the time the race will start. So I want to take care of this chassis just in case. Anthony Alfredo still out in front. He's actually pulling away. Top 2 cars, in fact, are pulling away from everybody else. Alfredo's won the first few. Snowman Dude 22, welcome to the stream as well. There we go. It was pretty good. Had a good 9 holes. Work went by fast enough. So far so good. Let's see if we can get the W on top of it. Harrison Burton to the lead. Taking it away from Anthony Alfredo. He just kind of ran him down. We mentioned the top 2 kind of pulling away. Harrison Burton's got 1 stage win this season, and that's it. He has not won a race yet. After winning 6 races in the championship last season, we're in the 10th race of the year now. Got to 17 pretty quickly, kind of stalled out for the moment. I'm sure he's going to have a pretty good long run car. He had a very fast car at Dover when we were here in the second race of the regular season last year. This is the first race he had those departments upgraded right before the playoffs. He actually won a stage in that race. Ended up finishing 4th. Gaining on Jeremy Clements, just up ahead for position. We'll have to keep an eye on Timmy Hill throughout the course of the regular season. Timmy Hill won by a nose at Talladega in the last race. He is 25th in the point standings right now. In the Xfinity Series, you have to be in the top 20 for a win to qualify you for the playoffs. We've had 6 different winners in the first 9 races so far this season as well. So he would be locked in with that win if he can get inside the top 20. He currently comes in 48 points below 20th place. Let's see if that MDM team can make up for it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a little bit of an uphill climb. I'm sure everybody's going to be rooting for him in the chat. See, Ethan wants Coda again. Hopefully next year. I think they should go back. Just have to wait and see when that schedule comes out. Jason Burton's getting pretty close to the lap traffic right now as well. See if Anthony Alfredo might be able to run it back down again. Trying to get a good run off turn 2. Looks to the inside of Jeremy Clements into turns 3 and 4. Underneath Brandon Jones as well for position. Can't quite clear Jones off turn 4 yet. Muscle his way down into 1 and 2 again. Great corner. Outside of Alex LeMay. Quickly gets around him, now to the inside of Michael Annette. Schneider is sliding inside, outside of lap traffic, making passes. He's up to 13th, or at least side by side for 13th. Off turn 4, Anthony Alfredo back out to the lead again. Likely use maybe a lap car as a pick to get on by Harrison Burton. Jackson Thomas, welcome on in to the chat. Schneider has led 411 laps so far this season in the first 9 races. Almost twice as many laps as he led all of last year combined. That's just insane. He's got a fast race car again here today. We'll have to see what he can do with it. 45 laps in the first stage, 45 laps in stage 2, and 110 in the final stage. Making up one of the shorter races of the season, only 200 miles. This beautiful facility. Oh, I didn't even see the comment earlier. R6.
Careful, still there.
Saw you commented, but I didn't get a chance to read it. Got by Ross Chastain. Chastain DNF at Talladega. Caught up with one of the 2 big ones we had throughout that race. Finished dead last. No stage points either. Big hit for him to try and win this regular season championship. Off the exit of the corner, side drafts Hemrick down the back straightaway as he squeezes up the middle, 3 wide. Lap car of CJ McLaughlin was on the outside. He'll try to cross over on Hemrick now, but he doesn't quite get a good run there. Hemrick clears him off turn 4. Hemrick drives it deep into 1 and 2 in the middle lane again.
Stay low, stay low.
Hemrick caught Mills in a bad spot. Schneider's got to run into 3 and 4. Slide job, a little contact with the 8 of Hemrick as he clears him off 4 for 11. It's an aggressive pass.
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high.
Oh, going to be a commentator for the spinning the check series.
Halfway, this time by.
Good luck with that. Slide job, lead. Didn't complete it cleanly, fortunately. We stay green. There's very minimal contact. There's Timmy Hill in 32nd. That's not a good run for somebody that needs to get into the top 20 points.
Clear high, clear high.
3 wide. Just inside the top 10. Riley Herb's trying to split up the middle to get away from Jesse Little. He went in between a couple lap cars.
Outside. You got room. You're clear. You got room. You're clear. All clear.
Get himself in position to get some stage points here in stage 1.
Yellow's out.
Outside of Jesse Little, and the caution will come out at lap 27. Our first caution of the race today. Jeffrey Earnhardt's in 4th place. Good run for him. Ryan Sieg 3rd. Schneider's going to restart in 11th. He'll be on that inside lane. Not sure who brought out that first yellow. Actually, it looks like somebody's out of the race that was inside the top 10, and that was the cause of the caution. And it looks like his 3rd place driver, Ryan Sieg. So Schneider has to restart off the spot. Jeffrey Earnhardt's going to spin the tires on the restart on the bottom. Briscoe jumps down in front of him.
Still there inside.
I'm going to tell for sure Jeffrey might have some damage from that accident that took Ryan Sieg out of the race. Schneider goes 3 wide. I don't know how he got down to the inside so quickly after starting on the top. Now he's in the middle off turn 4. 3 wide between Gregson and Briscoe. 14 laps to go in stage 1. Alfredo back in front on the restart. Schneider's up to 5th. See if this 99 car can run him down and try to get that 4th stage win of the season. I believe Alfredo has won a stage yet. In that race at Daytona, he's had a lot of good runs since. Jeffrey Earnhardt's going for 2nd place. Underneath Justin Allgaier would have run for that 0 car today. That was even after spinning the tires on the restart. Burton, who led for a little bit, is now back to 5th. Schneider gets to the inside of Allgaier, now to the inside of Jeffrey Earnhardt for 2nd as well. And yeah, there is quite a bit of damage really on the front of Jeffrey Earnhardt's race car, but he's still in 3rd place. 12 to go, stage 1. Schneider's a little over a second off the lead, but the problem is Alfredo's got the clean air. He's got a fast race car. He's likely not going to catch lap traffic to the end of the stage. So we'll see if Schneider can run him down. Alfredo's going to try the high side. Schneider wants to stay down to that middle of the lower line, preferably the lower lane. Alfredo's going to get more straightaway speed. Well, he only went to the top of the one corner. Now he goes back down to the bottom again. See if Schneider's going to have enough time to run him back down.
Time to go.
Coming on the stage, he's only in a tenth of a second over the last 2 laps combined. Chip away, excuse me, a little bit quicker than that. He's going to want to try to win the stage. Now, when he won a stage at Dover in the second race here last season, he beat Brandon Jones by inches to the line. He might have to do just that here on Anthony Alfredo. In position to outscore Briscoe, the guy he's trailing in the regular season championship. So. Fast here today. Continues to close. Alfredo goes back to the top through 1 and 2 again. Back down to the bottom through 3 and 4. Don't know if a caution's going to come out the end of the stage as well, so if Schneider gets there, he's got to make a move quick. He can't just sit around and wait. Got a little sideways in 1 and 2. He drove the center of the corner, then he got back to the gas just a tad too early. The rear tires chattered. Alfredo again back to the top. Taking the run down the straightaway to slightly pull Schneider. Back to the bottom in 1 and 2. He's changing his line quite often. He's not really sticking to the bottom or sticking to the top. He's one way for a couple corners. Up high for maybe a corner or two, then back down to the bottom again. Schneider trying to maybe set him up perhaps. Going to run that middle lane this time for turns 3 and 4. Try to give himself just a tad more straightaway speed than Alfredo. 5 laps to go, stage 1. Schneider's right there. He's gotten 2, now he's just got to find a way to get around it. Try that middle lane once again. 3 and 4. Alfredo's beating him at 3 and 4. 1 and 2 seems to be where Schneider's a tad bit better. Driven in deep. So close. Alfredo going to try to make him pass on the top though. It looks like it. He's going to stay connected to the bottom. Schneider's going to move up. Lost a little bit of ground again in 3 and 4. Maybe not the right move there. 3 more laps in the stage. Just gets really tight on that bottom right in the line behind Alfredo. Schneider caught Jeff Green in a terrible spot there. Alfredo cleared him. Anthony down to the inside of Timmy Hill. They both get around Hill pretty quickly. 3 and 4. 2 more laps. Stage 1 at the line. Schneider's got to run this time into 1. Alfredo goes high. Schneider down low. Slides up the racetrack and clears Anthony Alfredo in the center of turns 1 and 2. Lap car of Austin Hill going to get in the way.
Careful.
Schneider and Hill both get around him quick through 3 and 4, but Schneider slides up the racetrack, and here comes Anthony Alfredo to the bottom. Schneider will lead his first lap of the race at the line. Final lap of stage 1 as they're side by side into turn 1. Oh, contact, and Schneider's in the wall on turn 2. Heavy hit into the outside wall. Anthony Alfredo is going to go on to win stage 1. They made contact in the center of the corner. Schneider got tight, bounced right off of him, and Anthony Alfredo will get that playoff point. That was a pretty hard hit into the wall. Hopefully it's repairable damage on the 99. Yeah, 3 seconds of damage. That is repairable under a 5-second damage clock. Not going to repair it, though. We're going to try to save time on pit road. Maybe we can win the race off pit road. We'll repair it a little bit later. Take a half round of wedge out in case it's going to tighten the car up for now. That'll be the only adjustments for the 99 team. Yeah, 138 subs away from 1,000. Oh, without repairing that damage, Schneider's Drew at a fast pit stop wins the race off pit road on Anthony Alfredo. So hope they start from the lead. Anthony Alfredo, that last lap pass to win stage 1, gets out in front, green flag in the air to start stage 2. Got a quick little jump and pulled up in front of that 21 car. And here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt now up to second place. Gregson to third. Hurts to the inside of Alfredo for position as well back there. It was just a racing incident. We were fighting for the same spot. I was trying to stay tucked on him and side draft him as much as I could.
Got one down low now.
Pinch him down in the corner. We made just a little bit of contact. He held his line. That wasn't his fault. I just kind of overthrew the corner. Bounced right off. We'll side draft him on the front stretch.
Got a car low now.
Jeffrey Earnhardt leads at Dover. Pretty wide off turn 2, a little bit further back.
Inside.
Schneider's car is definitely a little bit tight. Damage, and that was even after taking a half around the wedge out of the race car. Problem is, too, he's stuck on the outside groove and can't get back down to the bottom.
Hold your line, got one inside.
Burton's also stuck on the outside as well.
Hold your line, got one inside. Hold your line, got one inside. Inside. All right, you're clear there. Hold your line, got one inside.
Comes Briscoe. Schneider got inside of him. Same thing he did with Alfredo in 1 and 2. That time it was in 3 and 4. Briscoe. We'll have a pack on the restart. One still out in front. Again, the only driver out of the race is Ryan Sieg in 39. Race is already flying by, the fact that we only have 36 laps to go in stage 2. One caution per incident. So we're back underneath Alex LeBay. Around him. Still on the inside. 3 and 4.
Careful.
Still can't clear.
All right, you're clear.
Now he clears him in turn 1. 14. There were a couple cars that stayed out of the pits and are about to get lapped early into this run. I'd assume that's why they're already about to get a couple of lap cars up there at the front. 10 green flag laps in. Schneider was able to lead 2 green flag laps so far today, and a few under caution after winning the race off pit road during the stage break as well. Already 7.5 seconds back. 29 laps to go on the stage. We did have one caution for incident in the middle of the first stage. Let's see if we might get that again. Stage 2 as well. Wow, Schneider just gets on by CJ McLaughlin. That was close. Didn't realize there was only 19 cars on the lead lap as well. Didn't realize how many Anthony Alfredo was able to lap there in the first half of stage 1 before that caution win.
Stay low, stay low.
One of those guys that stayed out. Schneider uses Mills as a pick to get by Clements in 3 and 4 for 13. Carney Boy, welcome to the stream. 10th, 11th, 12th, right in front of the 13th place driver in the 99s. Schneider makes that first move to get around Chase Briscoe for 12th. Easily passes into 3 and 4. Has a run now on the front stretch into 1 and 2. Easily got to get around Michael Annette as well. Passes 2 cars in 2 corners. See if he can go 3 for 3, maybe get around Chastain through 3 and 4. Just gets underneath him. Drove it in deep, side drafting Chastain in the center of the corner. Nope, couldn't quite do it. He drove it in very, very deep though. Chastain goes high into 1 and 2. Schneider's going to slide up in front of him in the center of the corner.
Car on the outside now. Clear all around.
Clears him. Almost put it in the wall trying. Crossover, back to the inside of Briscoe. A little bit of a run there on the high side. Anthony Alfredo's just on another level in this race. Unless we have more than one win, we know we're definitely going to the playoffs. Alfredo's trying to secure that second win of the season for himself here. Play NASCAR Heat 5 on my PS4. Traffic just outside the top 5.
We got 20 more laps.
20 to go.
All clear.
Sends it. He's up the ninth. Gets around Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick going to try a little crossover, though. In turns 1 and 2, he's going to get back to the inside, try to trap Schneider behind Timmy Hill. Schneider goes 3 wide up the middle, trying to pinch off the 8 car of Hemrick. Slides all the way up the track, gets into the 99 of Galicki. And Hemrick gets back around him because of it. Now he tries to use the 61 of Austin Hill as a pick, and he gets right back around Hemrick again. Good battle for ninth going on.
Yellow's out, back her down.
And caution. Gonna wave late in stage 2. Second caution for incident tonight with 128 to go at lap number 73. Got Ross Chastain pitting. Justin Haley, David Starr gonna pit as well. Free pass will go to Ray Black Jr. in 20th. So, a little splitting strategy with a couple cars pitting, but not everybody is gonna pit right now. Advance on into the restart. All right, 12 likes. Thanks for everybody hitting that like button.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
A lot of comments on slide job so far.
Got one up top.
Maybe the word of the race in the chat at least. And it has that preferred lane on the bottom. 14 laps to go in stage number 1. Same amount of laps left in stage 2. Same amount of laps left that we had on that restart in stage 1. Alfredo gets a lot better jump this time. Easily gets the lead, and Schneider did not have as good of a restart. Ooh, Jesse Little slid right in front of him. Schneider got into the back of him and then pushes up high into Gregson as well. Alfredo up high.
Careful, still there.
Diamond Jeff, welcome to the stream. Cindric's challenging for the lead now.
You're clear. Car on the
In
outside.
real life at Dover a couple weeks ago. Allgaier down low to try and block Schneider into the corner. Schneider just pulls up in front of Harrison Burton in the center of 1 and 2 for 6th place. Allgaier looking to make that pass on Jesse Little. Tried the bottom, didn't work, so he'll try going to the top. That's going to give Schneider a lane on the bottom. He gets around Allgaier for 5th place. Cindric and Jeffrey Earnhardt side by side for 2nd. Schneider is holding the mail up to 4th.
All right, you're clear. Got a car coming in.
Around Jesse Little. Schneider to the inside of Austin Cindric. Sends it into the corner.
Got one down low now.
Cindric with the crossover. Schneider going to try to side draft Cindric now down the front straightaway.
Keep it nice and smooth for it. Got one peeking inside.
Little got underneath Schneider briefly. We can make the pass. We got 23 days left to race.
Careful, still there.
It's kind of long this year.
Low clear.
June 18th.
Stay high, stay high.
Man, they were almost 4 wide back there, and here comes some drivers on pressure tires. These guys got to go. Ross Chastain Ross Chastain and Justin Haley. Remember, they have pressure tires. They pitted during that stage break. There's another car that pitted as well. I can't remember who it was.
Inside, clear low there.
He's doing his best to try and hold Chastain behind him. Inside of Jeffrey Earnhardt for 2nd place. He's going to get around him. I said on Anthony Alfredo perhaps for the lead. Oh, big block by Jeffrey Earnhardt on the 10 of Chastain. Both those colleague cars on that same strategy with pitting there, they might have a chance to get to Alfredo. I don't think Schneider's going to have enough laps to do it. Going to fall short once again. He's trying to hang on for every point he can. At least get 2nd again. If necessary. Yeah, my school always ended like end of May, usually like first week of June. I think the last day this year is the 3rd, and now we get another caution with just 5 laps to go in stage 2. We're gonna have more cars pitting. Alfredo gonna sacrifice a chance at the stage win. He'll pit. Jeffrey Earnhardt pits. So does Jesse Little. It's our 3rd caution for incident today. Alex LeVay pits. Free pass will go to Joe Nemechek in 21st. Schneider's going to stay out. He'll restart from the lead. He's going to have Chastain on fresh tires restarting 2nd. Haley's going to restart on fresh tires in 4th. David Starr was also on fresh tires. He'll restart 6th. So literally 3 drivers in the outside group. The first 3 cars are going to have 4 fresh tires, all old tires on the inside, and further back, other drivers stayed out. So here we go. 2 laps left in the stage. Schneider all of a sudden has a much better chance to win stage 2. Maybe trying to rectify himself from stage 1. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go on the stage. Can he hold on Chastain and Haley and David Starr? I'm all lining up on the outside together. It was big. Chastain quickly got in front of Austin Cindric on the restart. About 30 to 35 lap pressure tires on Schneider right now. Schneider's just trying to hold. Alfredo got around Schneider on the last lap in stage 1. Can Chastain do it here on the final lap of stage 2?
Let's go. White flag.
Gonna try the high side. Schneider's down low. Haley's up to 3rd. He's on the high side as well. Chastain's gonna get a run now off turn 2. Is that going to be the momentum he needs into turn 3? He dive bombs to the bottom, but so does Schneider, trying to keep that gap between them. Clean air prevails. Keegan Schneider wins. Stage 2, his 4th stage win of the year. It comes at Dover.
Way to go, driver.
A little luck with that last caution, and I'm surprised Alfredo sacrificed a chance at another playoff point there. But it looks like he'll get some track position at the start of the stage, because now everybody that did not pit there at either one of those 2 late cautions in stage 2 will all have to pit at the stage rig. Include Schneider for the lead. Gonna save the 3 seconds of damage again. 4 fresh tires though, full tank of fuel, no adjustments. Cautions breed cautions indeed.
Coming to the green, driver.
We've had 5 of them now with both the stage breaks. Green flag back in the air.
Car there on the inside.
5 cautions total in this race. Most we've had in a single race this year is 8. We'll see. Green flag back in the air. 107 laps to go. Schneider's up the middle, 3 wide between Jesse Little and Alex LeVay. Still 3 wide into turn 3. Contact with LeVay.
Now 3 wide. Got a car coming inside now.
Got some of these guys on older tires up ahead.
Got one peeking outside.
Ooh, just Haley got sideways there. Still 3 wide. Drags it on the top, gets into Schneider. Schneider bounces into the 22 of Cindric.
Still there inside.
Finally gets down to the bottom. Getting dicey on the restart. Now into Haley. Still 3 wide and tight. Haley got loose.
All clear. Got a car coming inside now. Low clear.
He's got another run to the outside of Austin Cindric. Oh, he wanted to duck in line behind him, but Hemrick beat him to it. Now he's stuck in the middle again, 3 wide.
Car there on the outside. You got it. You're clear there. Car on the outside now. All clear.
That's all the way near the wall on that top side, trying to get that lane to work. They're still 3 wide. Just inside the top 5. Schneider's 3 wide again. Just clipped the 20 of Burton as he tried to follow in line behind him. Burton got a little loose into turn 1 too, trying to drive it back down to the bottom underneath Cindric and Chastain.
Got one peeking outside.
10 car.
Still there. Careful, still there. Looking inside now.
Back it around Chastain. Bottom. This time they'll make the pass for 12th. Man, they were 3 wide behind him again.
Inside now.
3 wide all over this racetrack at Dover, Nada. Very fun or easy track to go 3 wide. Made it. Somehow. Slides up the racetrack. Raymond Jones gets underneath in that for position. Schneider's definitely going to repair that 3 seconds of damage under the next pit stop.
This time by.
Jones wiggled.
Still there. Hold your line, got one inside.
Cross flags, we're halfway home, 100 laps down, 100 still to go. He's only led 9 laps, 4 of those under green, and he has still found a way.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there.
To win the stage. It's Anthony Alfredo, as the fastest car in the field tonight. Back out in front again. Schneider's got 2 sets of tires left the rest of this race. Gonna throw that out there as well. Everybody will have to pit one more time. With roughly 35 laps short on fuel. Very tough pit road to get onto if we do end up getting green flag stops at this final stage as well. Right into the back of the bay. Didn't go very well. Careful with that damage on the front bumper of his race car already.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. All right, you're clear. There's almost a half a lap behind Anthony Alfredo, who has just really taken off that last race start. Schneider was struggling there for a while. The time, he was constantly 3 wide, he was constantly 3 wide middle, just bouncing off the cars, and he just never wrecked, luckily. Again, he should have 5 seconds or less of damage that he will repair it for sure under this next pit stop. Which will likely be the final pit stop of the race, and this car is good and ready to go to the finish. Probably free it back up just a tad early, plus the half round ones we took out early, but I think I'm going to just keep the settings the way it is. You know, we only
made that setup change because of the damage initially, trying to save time on pit road earlier in the race. Closing in on chance to get back inside the top 10. He's got Riley Herbst and Michael Annette both less than a second ahead of him. More lap traffic still to come. Slides up in front of the one of Annette. Annette with the crossover though. Gets right back around and cleared him off turn 4 and 5. Moved by Michael Annette to 1. Back on the top side again. Schneider again to the bottom. Clears him off turn 2. No crossover this time though by Michael Annette. Just have to ride in line behind the 99.
Car high, careful there. You're all the way on top there.
Yeah, another slide job. Well, 3 wide middle again. This time it's a lap car on the inside. Riley Herbst on the outside. Herbst's going to get trapped though behind Landon Castle. Next lap car in the 89, and Schneider's back inside the top 10. This time in the final stage now. It's almost 2/3 of the racetrack behind Anthony Alfredo. As far back as he has done interval-wise to the race leader, and Anthony Alfredo all day. Sacrifice that playoff point for track position at the start of the final stage. Did get a playoff point earlier, winning stage 1.
Still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
I always got stuck on the offensive line when I played football in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. I didn't play beyond that. I was kind of like taller, skinnier, and too nice to play on the offensive line. It just didn't fit me well. I wanted to be a kicker. This one kid kept beating me out even though I felt like I was better than him.
You got room, you're clear there.
That was one thing I could actually practice. Either that or a tight end, because I was good at catching the ball. Problem is, they would have probably had me as a blocking tight end anyway, so it probably wouldn't have been even able to run routes. I remember there was this one practice towards the end of my football days. There was this kid that was like on the junior high team. I want to say he was like 8th grade. He was out, and they just filled me in randomly the one day for practice. And not in the game, but in practice. And I tore it up. Like, and I thought, I was like, oh, maybe they'll move me to like outside linebacker. Because I kid you not, that was probably the best practice I think I'd ever had. Got a couple sacks. And I was able to rush on by pretty quickly. And yeah, just like the offensive line, I was just getting pushed around so much. It just wasn't big enough.
Still there?
Yeah, the offensive line, especially when we were against like schools that had like these big defensive line, and I just couldn't. I kept getting knocked around.
You got room, you're clear there.
Knocked on that blue all the time. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was the best practice I ever had. You know, just put me back to offensive line. There's no point. I'm not bulking up. I mean, that's not even bulking up. That's just like, make sure you make leftovers so I can just
eat the leftovers after dinner. I'm really gonna fatten myself up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. It was just like in basketball, I was always a great shooter. And they always stuck me down at center because I was the tallest kid on the team. And I get that defensively. You know, I can get that defensively and I can keep up defensively. But then on offense, like, I just couldn't get open. Because these guys were bigger than me, and when I was trying to back them down, I couldn't, like, post up on them. But in practice, when we do, like, or even before practice, like open gym at the beginning of the year, always step in and was basically like playing, you know, in the guard position. Not point guard, but I was playing like a shooting guard or like a forward position. Outside, shoot the ball, lights out every time. I know coach was watching.
Careful. Still there.
Still just got put down into the center. I started my junior year. That was the only sport I didn't play all the way through, at least to the end of the season, because they didn't put me in the right spot. And that was something I'd played for a while up until then. And then, you know, got to my junior year, it was the same thing over again. I was like, I don't want to play if I'm going to be center, because I'm tired of getting pushed around in the court all the time. I can't do anything about it. It was sad. It was sad.
Still there?
Like, racing's my
All right. Clear outside.
my passion anyway. I don't need basketball. I still haven't shot a ball in a while now, but even like when I didn't play in my junior year and senior year, I was still going to like the rec center.
Stay low. All right.
Year after high school, still, you know, had my shot and stuff around, but it's probably been like 2 years since I shot basketball. This tall kid, this tall, skinny kid.
Got one peeking outside. All right, you're clear.
You think I can't play? Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, but no, because I had height. Wouldn't you think like wide receiver and tight end would make sense?
Careful, still there.
I swear we have like,
All right, clear low.
and it like. The only reason those coaches are there is because the team plays good. Like we're just good at sports. They're at school. And yeah, their coaching is good.
You're clear there.
They just don't put you in the right spot. I mean, they kind of did that with my sister's softball team this year too. They had like a bunch of girls in the varsity team. They were playing positions they had never played all the way through high school. They were playing, you know, this season. My dad was like, I don't understand why he doesn't like rotate.
Still there.
They had so many errors this season. They could hit the ball. They had a great lineup. They had so many errors that cost them any chances to win. I only was able to watch them 4 games this year. Still, I think they're gonna win. Pretty good. Yeah, low battery. It should make it to the end.
All clear.
We got 68 laps to go here at Dover. It's the longest green flag run of the race so far to start this final stage. Schneider's up to 6th place, is slowly moving through the field.
You got room. You're clear.
Contact with the lap car of Raymond Brown.
Careful. Still there. All right, you're clear there.
Less than a second behind Jesse Little and Pitt, but if you look on the track map on the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see that Anthony Alfredo's light years ahead of where Schneider's at 6th. I don't know if anybody's going to catch Anthony Alfredo today. Led well over 100 laps. Jason Burton led for a few laps earlier in the race.
Stay low.
Pit strategy allowed
You're all
Schneider
clear.
to win stage 2. Then he won the race off pit road during the stage 1 race, so led a couple laps there also.
Stay low, stay low.
I think Jeffrey Earnhardt led a couple laps on the restart because Alfredo didn't do a good job. As far as the long green flag runs go, Alfredo is the guy here tonight. Fast Pasta's looking fast here in this one. I'll race it the low battery.
Still
If
there.
we get another caution, I'll switch controllers just to make sure, but it should make it to the end. These laps go by pretty quick here at Dover too, only 65 to go. On Austin Hill in the bad spot on turn 2. You hear how much he was out of the throttle.
All right, you're clear.
11 people watching currently right now. Again, thanks for everybody tuning in here tonight. Riding in the onboard cam. Alternating cameras for the first time today.
You got room. You're clear.
This far into the run, it just seems like Alfredo is still pulling that 99 of Schneider.
Still there. All clear.
They had to have made adjustments from where they were at stage 1, because Schneider's able to keep up at the end of stage 1 with them. We're so far into this run, even stage 2 when he got up to second, Alfredo was pulling. Even though Schneider's faster than everybody else. Just gets by Sirica trying to go up the middle 3 wide between Schneider and the lap car on the outside of Chad Pinchon. Couldn't quite get it done there. Schneider to 4th.
Stay at the bottom. Clear all right.
That was a big dirty air problem right there. Got in line right behind Alex O'Day, and that car just jumped around all over the place. Couldn't hold the bottom. And he got into the back of Alex O'Day, excuse me, in the middle of turns 3 and 4 that time as well. Cindric's starting to close back in on the 99 of Schneider. Schneider needs to gas it up and get around the 36. Halfway down the back straightaway. He might get the green flag pit stops. Only 22 laps away. Don't want a short pit at Dover either. It's tempting for Schneider to try and make up some ground like that, but caution comes out. He's going to go 2 laps down. Once you go 2 laps down, you're definitely not going to get back in the lead. Especially this late in the race.
You got room. You're clear there.
Burton in 3rd place, just up ahead. Jeffrey Earnhardt's about 4 seconds ahead. That means Anthony Alfredo has about a 13-second lead over 2nd place Jeffrey Earnhardt. That's what I mean. Alfredo's just in a league of his own. And now we get a caution with 55 laps to go. Our 6th of the race total, including the stage breaks. Daniel Hemrick in 8th place, going to get the free pass, and not too many more cars on the lead lap. And we're going to be seeing pit stops for likely the final time. Schneider's going to repair that 3 seconds of damage, so he's probably going to have a little bit slower of a pit stop. Alfredo's 13-second lead's wiped away. spots on pit road. Falls back to 7th. Again, Hemrick gets the free pass. Alfredo wins the race off pit road. Green flag back in the air at Dover.
Let's go. Car there on the outside.
We got a pretty good initial jump there, trying to maybe take it 3 wide to the inside. Cindric doesn't get into 4th gear as quickly as Schneider did. Schneider quickly gets around Austin.
Inside. All right, clear low.
Pretty good restart for the 99. Everybody's good on fuel and tires to the end. Schneider's got one more set of tires to the end of this race as well. If we get another caution, good chance he's going to take those tires. Contact with Jesse Little. Thought he was going to clear him off the exit of the corner, and he was nowhere close. Slides up the racetrack. 3 wide middle now. Allgaier to the bottom. Again, Alfredo with another great jump. He's looking to set sail.
Got one down low now. You got room. You're clear.
Chase Briscoe just about got into the 99. Schneider down low the block. Here comes Cindric on the outside now for position. The battle for 6th. Briscoe now for position. Oh, contact. Briscoe shoves the 99 up the track into Cindric. Oh, big crash. Hurst is around hard. In front of Gregson. Schneider still trying to keep control of his race car. The caution's going to wave. That was a hard hit to the outside wall after Briscoe got into the left ear of Schneider in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Shot him up into Cindric and had a big crash. Schneider was a part of the accident, so can't take fuel or tires here. We'll repair that damage though. Tony, welcome to the stream. Free pass goes to Chase Briscoe. Sure enough, he brought out the yellow, and he gets the free pass after shoving the 99 into the 22. Oates got the worst end of it. Green flag back in the air. That's got a lot of damage. And Gregson failed to take off on that restart.
Hold your line there. Hold your line. Got one.
Alfredo quickly jumps to the high side. Harrison Burton maybe going to look down low for the lead now.
Got a car low now.
Will we go green to the end of the race? 44 laps to go.
Still there. Hold your line. Got one inside.
Our 7th caution of the day. One shy of tying the most in a single race this season.
Inside.
Spot loss doing that right there. Track position lost. Harrison Burton leads this race, by the way. He got around Anthony Alfredo on that restart. Gonna hold that 21 car back maybe a little bit more. Again, the control of battery should be good to the end of the race. Don't have to worry about it. 15 people watching. Thanks for everybody tuning in here tonight. Harrison Burton leads late at Dover. 41 laps to go after a couple of late cautions. Spicing things up a little bit. Schneider's still got one set of tires left in case we get another yellow. Everybody's good on fuel and tires to the end of the race. Three wide off the exit of turn 4 as they roll into 1 and 2. Cindric's in that middle lane. Allgaier on the outside. Gregson on the inside. Cindric has just kind of hopping line behind Allgaier. Just to make sure he was going to make it off the exit of that corner. Probably hurts even with that damaged race car. Still in 10th. Trying to get into that free pass position. Alfredo back out in front. She just got around Harrison Burton. How much time did that stall out though? The 21 and Alfredo. 38 laps left, and here's another caution. Our 8th of the race. Snyder's going to pit for 4 fresh Goodyears. I don't know if we're going to get another yellow. I think he's got to do it. Free pass will go to Riley Herbst. We'll have 10 cars on the lead lap. Schneider will restart 9th. And they'll have fresher tires because nobody else is going to pit that's on the lead lap.
Alright, man. You're coming to the green.
Hits keep coming, indeed. That's 3 cautions in about 15 laps or so now. Green flag back in the air. That's the second straight restart. Noah Gregson is just not taking off. Schneider's got fresher tires by maybe only 7 or 8 laps, really, green flag action. 7, 8 laps make a little bit of a difference here at Dover. Fredo's got that track position on the restart. He's still side by side, though, with Harrison Burton for the moment.
Looking inside now.
Cedric Wiggle down. Gregson gets into the side of the 99 and into the one of Annette. Schneider saves it off turn 4. Just barely kept it off the outside wall, keeping that car from overcorrecting. And we stay green. Similar to what happened to Briscoe when he shot Schneider into Cedric on the outside when they were 3 wide. What a save. 33 to go. Lost a lot of ground though. 7 to 8 lap pressure tires.
Car there on the inside.
It's just stuck back in traffic. With the clean air is what Anthony Alfredo's got. It's working for him all day. Jason Gaines, welcome to the stream. Jackson really does need to turn this around, that's for sure. Really. Talking about this season. That was almost a carbon copy of what we saw earlier that gave Riley Herbst a huge amount of damage in that big crash off turn 4 about 15 laps ago.
You're all clear up top.
Schneider got ricocheted into the 22, and that time he was able to save it and he kept from wrecking. It's a pretty gnarly situation, that's for sure. Go green to the end. Alfredo will catch lap traffic. How much is that going to slow him up, though? Because he's gotten through it pretty well all day long. Ready to go. One thing that could hurt Alfredo is we get another caution to bunch this field back together, knowing the 99. A little bit fresher tires. He just needs it to stay green. He needs to hope Schneider's going to take time to get through this traffic, and Alfredo can kind of pull away with the clean air for the meantime. At least manage that gap. The final 29 miles. Up to 7th, just got around Daniel Hemrick and Jesse Little. Now to the inside of Briscoe for 6th.
Outside.
Clear.
Still there. Clear high, clear high. Still there inside. You got room, you're clear there.
Gregson, by the way, is a lap down. First driver a lap down in 11th. Jeffrey Earnhardt back up to 2nd place again. Schneider looks to the inside of Cindric for 5th.
Stay on the
Cindric
bottom.
trying to pinch him down. Schneider slides up the track. Now he's trying to side draft Cindric. He needs to get around him quickly. Couldn't do it there. Cindric did a great job protecting that time. He's going to have to try to get that move done all over again. Gregson up near the high side. Cindric underneath him. Schneider side drafts Cindric down the back straightaway. Gregson goes low to block. Cindric, Schneider on the top. Just not able to get around Austin right now.
Careful, still there.
Is there enough laps?
Still there. Inside.
Gregson again, up high. Cindric gonna clear Noah this time off turn 4. Oh man, he almost did. Thought better of it, stayed in line behind. Schneider up the middle, slides up in front of Gregson. They got one of the cars there. Still trying to chase Cindric rather for 5th. I mean, the tires have evened out this far into the run now. They're only going to be fresher for about that 7 to 8 lap stretch. He had fresher tires for it. He was only able to get up to 6th. That's why he's struggling trying to get around the 22. Looks like Justin Haley was on pit road up in heavy smoke. Tough break for him. His day's going to come to an end. Schneider slides up in front of Cindric. A little bit of a crossover by the 22. Schneider shuts the door, though, into 3 and 4 and holds on to 5th. Fredo's just hit lap traffic with 22 laps remaining. Again, he's got through it pretty well all day long. Jeffrey Earnhardt's actually keeping decent pace with it. Or sorry, not Jeffrey Earnhardt. Whoever the second place car is keeping decent pace with it. Jeffrey's in 3rd. Yeah, another slide down. Do get another caution. You never know if anybody else is going to pit also. 20 to go. Andrew Hollenbach, welcome on into the stream.
Stay high.
Everybody dealing with lap traffic.
Still there, inside. Alright, you're clear there.
Alternate through the different camera angles for the next 8 laps for the final time here today. It'll take us to 10 to go, and then we'll go back to the normal camera from then to the finish. Trying to run down Justin Allgaier for 4th.
Alright, you're clear there.
Shut the door on him. He drove it in deep, nowhere to go with it. Trying to run back down again. Hangs on to the lead. He's about 4 seconds ahead of Schneider. A lot of lap cars between him and Schneider, as well as 3 lead lap cars yet between those guys. Schneider up the middle, 3 wide.
You're all clear up top there.
The tight maneuver, he was all over the 7 of Allgaier, but again, just can't get around him. The 2 Grant cars battling hard. A little bit of an undercut there. Schneider diamonds the corner off, gets to the inside of Allgaier, but now the lap car of Castle in the way. Schneider trying to get underneath Landon, and it's too late. Allgaier takes off on the top again. 15 to go.
You got room. You're clear.
Schneider struggling to pass cars. Sends it into into 3 and 4. Up the track. Oh, he's in the wall. Sent it too hard. Went for it all to get around Allgaier that time. Look at how quickly he closes into 1 though. Allgaier got held up behind lap traffic of his own. Schneider goes 3 wide to the top. Oh man, that got narrow. Now he's got Baccarella in his way. He's in the wall again in 3 and 4. Allgaier splits the middle between Williams and Baccarella. 4 wide at Dover down the front stretch. Into 1. A dive bomb move by Schneider again. This time he kept it off the wall, but again the 7 of Allgaier will get on by.
You're clear.
Heavy lap traffic late at Dover. 12 to go.
Top 3, easy to see.
Heck of a battle for 4th. Schneider's got to split the middle off turn 2 between LeBay, between Tommy Joe Martins. Little contact with the 36.
Still there inside.
Allgaier's hanging on that left rear.
All right.
Schneider beats him back to the gas, gets the drive off. 11 more laps.
Clear.
All this lap traffic has costed Schneider so much time. Alfredo's pulled away a little bit more. He's now 6.5 seconds ahead of the 99. Here we come to 10 to go. 3 seconds behind Earnhardt for third. Burton's closed in on Alfredo, though. He's only a second off the lead. 10 laps left. We'll go back to the normal camera at the end of the race.
You're all clear up top.
Sends it in on Colby
Still
Howard.
there inside. All
Around
right.
that lap car as quickly as he could. Traffic can still get in the way of the leaders too. Seems like Schneider's gotten the worst end of it of everybody inside the top 5. Allgaier got a big piece of it too. Don't get me wrong. Them battling for position on top of each other as well.
All right, you're clear.
Don't know if there's enough time. Jones going to stay on the outside. That's going to help the 99. Ender Brown, David Starr also on the top further up ahead. We'll see if they stay high for the 1 and 2. Schneider's got a run on him. Starr does, but Brown goes to the bottom.
Careful. Still there.
Schneider's going to ride that middle lane, kind of split them. Now he's starting to get to the lap traffic a lot better, but it's too little, too late. Six more laps. Alfredo trying to hold off Harrison Burton. Burton looking for his first win of the year. Alfredo looking for his second. Anthony Alfredo has absolutely dominated this race up to this point. Have had 2 overtime finishes already this season. Will we see another one? Because if we get a caution now with 5 to go, we will go past that scheduled distance to the end. He's got a good chance to get around Jeffrey Earnhardt for 3rd. I think he's going to catch the top 2. 4.5 seconds back. Lap traffic might have held up to 21 and the 20 a little bit more again. But still a second behind Alfredo. He never closed in on him. Jeffrey Earnhardt still have to get into these guys as well. 4 more laps.
Careful. Still there.
3 more now.
All right, you're clear there. Got one up top.
Oh man, into the back of Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Got a car coming inside now.
I didn't think Earnhardt was going to check up that much behind McLaughlin, and that really killed the momentum of both cars, but it hurt
Earnhardt a little bit more.
Carlo now.
Wants Schneider to get to the outside. He's going to block him for third place now into turns 1 and 2 with 2 laps to go.
Inside.
We got a good battle for third.
All clear.
Earnhardt is still there, and again Schneider with a block down the back straight. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. 1 second lead for Anthony Alfredo over Harrison Burton. The final lap of the race.
All clear.
Down the back straightaway one more time. Anthony Alfredo has absolutely dominated this race here tonight at Dover. He well deserved the win. Qualified on the pole as well. Checkered flag in the air. Second win of the season for Anthony Alfredo.
Fantastic.
First since Daytona. And Schneider put on a whale of a show since that last restart. Threading the needle, making saves. But only ended up getting back up to third. He didn't lead many laps. Again, he only led 9 laps the whole race. He won the second stage. It was Anthony Alfredo all day long. Alfredo won stage 1 as well. Likely would have won stage 2, even with that late caution in that stage if he would have just stayed out. But he took the track position game, which obviously ended up paying out for him. Because we had that long green flag run, he was able to get out to a 13-second lead at one point before we ended up having about 3 or 4 yellows in the final 55 laps. Anthony Alfredo again with the win. Harrison Burton second. Schneider comes up P3 and third. Jeffrey Earnhardt fourth. Justin Allgaier fifth. Austin Cindric sixth. Seventh was Chase Briscoe. Jesse Little 8th, Daniel Hunter 9th. Riley Herbst runs out the top 10 with only 8 cars finishing on the lead lap. At least we got a top 5. We keep starting 7 bonus alive. We get 2 more of those in the next 2 races at Charlotte and Mid-Ohio. See you all DNF today. We saw Justin Haley up in smoke there late. He must have gotten the car back up in the racetrack. He finished 5 laps down in 23rd. Unfortunately, he was only 1 lap down at the time of him having that issue, so he lost 4 laps. Ryan Seed was involved in an accident early in stage 1. He got taken out. Matt Mills blew a right front. He hit the outside wall earlier. He got taken out correct. Timmy Hill also was a blow engine. He was slow throughout the day. He was running pretty much 34 anyway. But he also failed to finish after winning the race prior at Talladega. And we have a new points leader, Keegan Schneider, out in front. 19 stage points today. That was big on top of the 3rd place finishing points. Chase Briscoe didn't score many stage points at all. I think he only got him in stage 2 and ends up finishing just inside the top 10 as well. So Schneider has a points lead, still pretty narrow between the top 2. Big gap back to Cindric in 3rd. Briscoe, remember, trying to go for 2 straight regular season championships, but his winless streak continues again. He hasn't won since the 2nd race of the year last season. It's been a long time since he has gone to victory lane. And there you see Alfredo with 2, Chastain with 2, Schneider with 3 wins on the year so far. We'll try it again tomorrow night at Charlotte's. And Timmy Hill falls from 25th in points to 27th. So he loses 2 more spots with that DNF, finishing 34th. He did not need that today. Just unrolled slow. Remember winning at Dega, but he only qualifies for the playoffs if he's in the top 20. Plus, we have to have less than 12 different winners because we need the last of those drivers with the win so far. We have 6 different winners through 10 races, but another repeat winner today. That'll help lose the win. Fredo had the fastest lap, no surprise, 23.271. And he, man, I knew he led a lot. 170 of 200 laps led for Alfredo today. And he only won 1 of the 2 stages. Schneider snuck in there leading, I think, the 2nd most laps with 9 laps led in this race. The only other guys to lead laps were Harrison Burton and Jeffrey Earnhardt. I don't think anybody else led the entire race. Burton might have led a little bit more than me, I guess.
to 14 likes. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already as well. Wait, Timmy Hill won? What? Yeah, Timmy Hill won at Talladega last night. Photo finish. Passed us through the tri-oval. Beat us by 200ths of a second. On the outside, I just couldn't block it. Forget who pushed him up there. I can't remember. It was somebody that pushed another car to the lead multiple times throughout the course of the race, too. Almost 300,000 back in the bank. Next race is at Charlotte. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's because we don't go to... That's right. So we can simulate that. So we'll have just over 300,000. Maybe we'll get to about 400 grand. That'd be pretty cool. Almost 400 grand. All right, on to Charlotte. The Alsco 300. Speedway chassis. Yeah, we're going to have to use this new chassis that we had purchased, but it's not going to be maxed out. We did not get... If we would have gotten in a race earlier, it would have been maxed out, but it's not for this race. It'll be at a 90, 88, and 88. Get to work on this other Speedway chassis. Try to get it worked on as well. We actually need to upgrade some people, I believe. At least to a 7. Move her up 1. Move this guy up 2. Move this guy up 1. Guy needs to go up to... Alright, there we go. So now we've trained our employees. Still going to be a 90, 88, and 88 because we got our best people working on that chassis. Need anybody on that one yet? Yeah, why not? Oh, shoot. Yeah, we gotta... Never mind. We need that road course chassis built up. Yeah, okay. I think that's where we're gonna be at department-wise. Man, I might upgrade the pit crew. Not yet. Well, maybe. I don't know if I should upgrade the pit crew right now or not. If I do, it would be the accuracy up to 100. If we can have a fast pit crew for Mid-Ohio, that'd be great. Track position always means a lot on the road courses. Might be able to get that arrow up to a 95 before Mid-Ohio also. No, because we only got one more race. We're not going to get there. Yeah, well, okay, so we're not going to get the arrow up that high anyway. Why not? Let's go for it. Upgrade the pit crew a tiny bit more. Then that means hopefully after the next race we should be able to upgrade the speed. I'd have to imagine, on the pit crew, assuming we get a good finish at Charlotte at least. Get a good finish at Charlotte, we upgrade the speed, and then we try to save back up again for the aero and the suspension. Try to get them to a 95. Alrighty. Start the work plan. And on to Charlotte tomorrow. As usual, start time between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in for that one. Again, it's a work day for me, so it's just whenever I can get home. That's pretty much all I got here tonight. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe again for more daily NASCAR content. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode Xfinity Series version, Season 2 at Charlotte. And our quest to try and get this Xfinity Championship so we can move up to Cup, so we can hopefully finish that before the next NASCAR game comes out. So, looking pretty good timing-wise right now. I don't think the next NASCAR game is coming out until September. From what I've heard, I haven't actually physically seen anything exactly yet, but if that's the case, that'll give us about 3 months, roughly, from now. It's going to take us a full month to get the Cup season done. And we're just less than halfway through the season here, so it's going to take us probably another 50 days or so to get the career mode done. And then we still got the final season of NASCAR Heat 5 left too. We're exactly halfway done with that. So we got 18 races there. We've got 23 races here. And then another 36 if we can win the Cup Series or rookie season. We're going to have to, because I don't think we're going to have time to do another season. So if we do all that, that'll put us right at about that 2.5 month, 2 3/4 month mark. We should get done before the next NASCAR game. Not winning the Xfinity Series title last season really put us not behind schedule. We were actually ahead of schedule. Now we're right on schedule. So we really need to win this championship this year. We really need to win the championship, our rookie season and Cup. That's going to be a miracle if we do it, but I don't know. We'll try it. We learned our lesson of an idea from the Xfinity Series of what to do for the Cup Series. Hopefully it translates there a lot better out. Almost similar to how it is in my head right now. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the support, especially over the last few days. Greatly appreciate it. Road to 1,000 subs. And I'll catch you later.